Have you ever been, like, instantly drawn to someone, totally captivated, but then, poof, they just disappear, like a ghost?
Or maybe you've been the one building the walls, holding back.
Exactly. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into a source that gives us this really interesting dual perspective on a modern love story. It's from excerpts of Ariel and Anderson's novel, Venus, a love story.
Yeah, it really gets into the heads of both characters.
So our mission is to unpack the insights here. We're looking at the dance between attraction, vulnerability, and, well, straight up denial between these two characters.
Yeah, what their inner thoughts tell us about how we, navigate connection in this busy, sometimes really painful world.
We'll trace how this kind of casual meeting can morph into something much deeper, even when one person is fighting it tooth and nail.
And we should definitely mention the context up front. This is from a romance novel, and the author includes some important advisories. A portion of sales goes to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is listed. And there are specific trigger warnings.
Yeah, that's important.
Discussions of infertility, mention of a stillbirth, which is key for understanding Venus, though it's not her stillbirth, possible miscarriage, major burn injuries, scarring, death, and grief. It sets the stage for the emotional depth, particularly for her character.
Okay, so let's get into it. The initial spark, or at least what Carter thinks is a spark.
Right, from his perspective.
He's a firefighter. His buddies call him Vulcan. He's almost 30, and he is so over hookups. He says they feel like eating cotton candy for dinner, satisfying in the moment, but kind of painful afterward.
That's quite a description. He wants the real deal.
Totally. And then he sees her across this dive bar, sticky floors, broken jukebox, and he just has this moment. He thinks, oh, God help me, I think I just saw my happily ever after walk into a bar.
Wow. Talk about love at first sight, or at least the idea of it. He's all in, mentally.
But then you flip the script. What's her reality walking into that same bar?
Oh, it's brutal. Completely different planet. We later know her as Venus walks in, bleary-eyed, emotionally gutted, on the verge of tears.
Oh, no.
She's a labor and delivery nurse, and she just experienced her first loss, a stillbirth on her watch. Her internal thought is just raw. I lost a baby today.
So she's not looking for happily ever after.
Not even close. She wants to feel something other than the loop that's been playing in my head since the hospital. She orders a double vodka raspberry lemonade, specifically wanting the burn, like a punishment.
So Carter, full of hope, zero clue about what she's going through, he walks up.
Yeah, he gives her this sincere compliment, kisses her hand, and surprisingly, she finds him safe, not threatening.
But still.
Still totally detached, refuses a drink, says she's at my limit, and just leaves. Doesn't give her name, just...
It's just such a mismatch. He's seeing fireworks, she's in a fog of grief. How does that connection even start?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It highlights how connection isn't always about two people being on the same page initially. Her pulling back isn't about him.
Right, it's her own stuff.
Exactly. It's her internal world, that grief. She literally thinks she doesn't have the room for anyone else's fire right now. Trauma builds walls, fast.
Okay, so she leaves him hanging, but Carter, he doesn't let it go.
No, he's haunted. His friends, Trevor and Jackson, they tease him mercilessly.
The simp comments.
Oh, yeah, asking if he's off writing sad poetry. He thinks about finding her at the hospital, but decides, correctly, that's stalkerish.
Smart move.
So he just keeps going back to the bar, hoping she'll show up again. Is it persistent? Or a bit much?
That's the question, isn't it? What do you think? Why can't he shake it off?
I think for Carter, it goes back to that initial feeling. It wasn't just, oh, she's attractive. It felt to him like this instant spiritual recognition, like destiny.
Ah, okay. So it's deeper for him.
Exactly. So his brain is kind of locked onto that feeling. It might seem obsessive from the outside, but for him, it's like holding on to this really significant thing, even though the first interaction was a bust.
And incredibly, she does come back.
She does. Weeks later, same bar, but different vibe.
How so?
This time she's got this different energy. She's teasing him, confident, playing hard to get, makes him nervous.
Oh, the tables have turned.
A bit, yeah. They dance, and he has this thought. Her hips sync with mine like we've done this before in another life. The chemistry is just undeniable.
Wow.
And they talk. She tells him she's an L&D nurse, admits she was having a bad night last time. He nicknames her Venus.
And she plays along.
Totally. Raises her drink to Vulcan and Venus.
Yeah.
And then she drops the bomb. How about you just show me tonight?
Whoa, okay. Complete 180.
It is. And you wonder, is this confidence real? Or is it maybe a defense mechanism? A way to engage, but keep it physical, keep control after feeling so out of control?
That makes sense. Controlling the narrative.
Possibly. Or just swinging back from intense vulnerability to something else. Physical connection can be easier than emotional connection sometimes.
So they go back to his place. The description is intense, right? From his POV, she's bold, confident.
Very. But then, immediately after, she's detached again, getting dressed.
Yeah.
Says she has to leave before midnight.
Oh, come on.
Right. Carter's totally confused, hurt. It's like, why isn't this going to be a thing? And she hits him with, haven't you ever heard of a one-night stand?
Ouch.
Leaves again. No name, no number.
Yeah.
And then throws in that tease about his size.
The 6.5 inches comment. Oh, that's cold.
Hilarious and brutal. He literally goes looking for a tape measure afterwards.
Oh, poor Carter. That's got to be such emotional whiplash. How do you even process that? Intense connection, then boom, shut down.
It really shows the disconnect that can happen between physical intimacy and emotional intimacy, doesn't it? For him, the sex confirmed the connection he felt.
Yeah, validation.
But for her, maybe it was just about feeling something physical, something real, without letting her guard down emotionally. Her saying casual is just better for me. It's a boundary, a very clear one, even if it hurts him.
And probably linked to the earlier trauma, right? Keeping things surface level feels safer.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's likely a way to avoid potential future pain. It's a classic example of misaligned expectations after intimacy, which, let's be honest, happens a lot.
So what happens next? Carter must be reeling.
He is. 3 weeks go by. He's still hung up on her, keeps going back to the bar. His friends are now calling him an Olympic tier simp.
Oof.
He even agrees, kind of reluctantly, to a setup with someone else, Evelyn. He admits, it feels good to know that there's someone out there that's actually excited at the thought of seeing me.
Trying to move on.
And Evelyn helps me forget about Venus. For now. Key phrase. For now.
Because
Guess who walks into the diner while he's on the date with Evelyn?
No, Venus.
Yep. Carter's instantly distracted. Evelyn gets furious, splashes water on him, and storms out.
Oh my God, that's dramatic. Waterboarding by date.
Pretty much. And Venus, cool as can be, offers him napkins, quips, she's better than me, I would gone for the nets.
Huh. Okay, I like her style there.
Carter, soaking wet, just sees his chance. He asks her out on a real date, says he wants to know her secrets.
Bold move, Cotton.
And she agrees. They end up sharing dinner right then and there.
Yeah.
Talk about rescuing dogs, her passion for animals. She actually gives him her number this time.
Finally. Progress.
But she saves herself in his phone as Venus, still keeping that bit of distance.
Interesting. Okay, so we see things from his side, but what's going on in her head now?
We finally get a chapter from her perspective, and it's fascinating. She thinks Carter is a bit irritating.
Okay.
But also sweet and charming, but respects my boundaries, which is a nice change. That's huge for her.
That boundary respect is key.
Absolutely. Can we learn more about her work? She pours everything into being an L&D nurse, finding meaning in handing a baby to new parents because she feels she'll never experience that feeling myself.
Wow. That's incredibly sad, but also explains so much about her dedication.
It's her way of finding purpose, giving others what she feels she can't have. And she admits, secretly, she likes Carter, but she's still telling herself, I'm not looking for a thing.
That internal conflict is so strong, head versus heart.
Totally. Her past trauma is like this huge filter on everything. She's drawn to his kindness, but terrified of the vulnerability that comes with a thing.
So the real date, where does he take her?
A drive-in movie.
Cute race.
Old school. I like it.
And they discover they both love black licorice. It's a small thing, but it's a genuine connection point, not just physical stuff.
Nice.
But she still has to say it. I'm not looking for a thing.
Reinforcing the boundary.
Yep. But Carter's response is perfect. He says, who says we need to put a label on it? If that's all you're willing to give me, then that's enough for now.
Okay, that's smooth. Really understanding. It is. It shows patience. It respects where she is. And then, yes, they do have another intimate moment in the car. She's the one who initiates it, asking him to put me in your mouth.
So the physical connection is still very much there, even as she resists the emotional side.
Exactly. He's playing the long game, meeting her where she is, showing he's not just after one thing, even while accepting the physical part she is offering. It's subtly chipping away at her defenses.
Okay, so after the drive-in, things seem to shift a bit more.
Definitely. Venus starts initiating more, sending texts. And not just any texts.
Oh.
Suggestive texts, including photos of herself in a red lace bra, asking him, help me, fireman, I seem to be stuck in my bra.
Whoa. Okay, Venus.
Carter is, as the book says, torched. Completely gone for her. He thinks this girl is going to ruin me, and I think I want her to.
That's intense. He's hooked.
His reply is perfect, too. Whenever you want, I'll be there. Not just for the fire, showing he's there for more, but she wants it.
So she's sending mixed signals like crazy, pushing boundaries physically, but still saying no thing.
It's that approach avoidance thing again, isn't it? She's drawn in, enjoys the chemistry, the power maybe, but keeps it in that safer physical zone. It lets her engage without, full emotional risk.
But it still shows she's thinking about him. A lot.
Undeniably. Her actions are starting to contradict her words.
And yet, she tries to pull back again.
She does. She plans a getaway with her friend Callie, specifically to get a distraction from Carter. Wants whatever distraction I can find today.
Oh, Venus.
But Callie, her friend, sees right through it. She notices Venus is suddenly suspiciously chipper. She's humming, smiling, even washing her hair.
Huh. The classic signs. Callie even jokes about the shower drain being clogged with leg hair.
Yep. Best friend reality check. Venus denies having feelings, insists it's casual, it's fun, he's just easy to be around.
Easy to be around, famous last words.
Kelly calls it emotional support dick and basically predicts they'll be planning a wedding soon.
Callie sounds like a good friend. Sees the truth.
Absolutely. And this highlights that denial, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Venus is trying so hard to convince herself it's casual, but her behavior, her whole vibe, screams otherwise. The feelings are bubbling up.
You can almost feel her wrestling with it. The pull towards him versus that ingrained need to protect herself.
It's psychology 101, almost. We try to rationalize our way out of feelings that scare us, but they tend to leak out in our actions, our moods,
Yeah.
even our hair-washing habits.
So, does she finally give in somehow? What's the breaking point?
Well, there's this symbolic moment. While planning the getaway, despite saying she needs a distraction from Carter, Venus finds herself drawn to this dress.
What kind of dress?
A fire engine red dress.
Yeah.
Short, strappy. The kind you wear when you want to be the only thing someone sees in a room.
Fire engine red.
Yeah.
Okay, the symbolism isn't subtle there.
Not at all. Callie points it out. Red for a firefighter. He was meant to be.
Oh, wow.
And later, Venus tries on the dress. Carter texts, asks to see her. And her reply. It's simple, but it says everything.
What does she say?
I'll bring the dress.
Chills. Okay, that's huge. That's acceptance, almost.
It feels like it, doesn't it? The dress is this symbol, choosing to wear it, choosing to bring it to him. It's like she's finally stopping the fight, at least for a moment. She's choosing to be seen, choosing the connection, despite the fear.
Acknowledging that pull.
Exactly. It's not a verbal declaration, but it's a powerful action. It suggests that the connection, his patience, his respect, it finally breached the walls. It shows that sometimes actions, even symbolic ones, speak way louder than our internal denials.
So wrapping this up, we've really gone through the ringer with these two. From that instant spark for him, the immediate wall from her.
Yeah, the rejection, the chase, the confusion, that slow, messy build toward something real, even with her fighting it.
It really shows how our pasts, our jobs, our deepest fears about, loss and vulnerability, how much they shape our ability to connect.
Absolutely. And it's a great reminder that relationships, real ones, they aren't always linear. They don't always start with two people perfectly aligned.
Right. Sometimes the person who seems the least interested is actually wrestling the hardest internally.
It really speaks to the power of patience, understanding, just meeting someone where they are, and seeing how true feelings can kind of sneak up on us, even when we're trying to keep them locked down.
So, a final thought for you listening. In a world that often pushes for quick fixes, easy labels, and maybe avoids deep vulnerability, what does it actually take to build something authentic, something real, even if it doesn't fit neatly into a box labeled a thing?
And maybe ask yourself, how often do we, like Venus, push away potentially good things because we're afraid? Afraid of what connection might demand or what pain it might reopen, when maybe, just maybe, the biggest risk is closing ourselves off completely.